Good night story time. Ready? Today's story is Nez's new friend, Little Dragon.
In the beautiful town of Chintang Pass lived a lively and brave little hero named Naja. Naja loved to play with his friends. They often tumbled and kicked shuttlecocks on the grass, and sometimes they would race to see whose kite could fly the highest. Their laughter sounded like silver bells, echoing throughout the village. One day, Naja heard that the children were going to have a Friends Festival. Naja asked curiously, "What's a Friends Festival?" It turned out that this was the most exciting festival in Chintang Pass. Everyone would play games together, share gifts, and even make new friends. Naja jumped up with joy, saying, "That's awesome! I'm going to bring my fire wheels and play with everyone." But then, Naja noticed someone hiding in the corner. He ran over and, with wide eyes, asked, "Who are you? Why don't you come play with us?" The figure looked up, revealing a pair of shiny dragon horns, and its scales sparkled in the sunlight, shining like beautiful stars. "I am the youngest son of the Dragon King of the East Sea. Everyone calls me Little Dragon." Little Dragon lowered his head and said softly, "I'm not like you. I have dragon horns and scales, and I think everyone won't like me." Naja shook his head and said, "How could that be? Your dragon horns and scales are so cool. Look! The sunlight is shining on your scales, and they're sparkling like gems." Little Dragon looked up, his eyes lighting up. "Really?" Naja nodded. "Of course. How about we come up with a game to show everyone how amazing you are?" Little Dragon thought for a moment and smiled. "Okay, my scales can reflect sunlight, so we can play a dragon scale treasure hunt game." Naja grabbed Little Dragon's hand and ran to the grass. "Look, we can hide the treasure behind trees or under stones, and then you can use your scales to reflect the sunlight and guide everyone in the right direction." Little Dragon excitedly nodded. "Great! I'll turn the sunlight into a rainbow and help everyone find the treasure." The Friends Festival finally arrived. The grass was decorated with colorful ribbons and balloons, and the children gathered together, eagerly waiting for the games to begin. Naja stood in the center and loudly announced, "Today, we are going to play a special game, Dragon Scale Treasure Hunt. Little Dragon will use his scales to reflect sunlight and help us find the treasure." In the sunlight, Little Dragon's scales sparkled like little mirrors, reflecting a rainbow of colors on the grass. The children followed the light, running around like little explorers, excited and happy. "I found it! There's one here too!" They cheered, and the grass was filled with laughter and joy. Little Dragon was grinning from ear to ear, realizing just how popular he was. Naja walked over and patted Little Dragon on the shoulder, saying, "See, everyone is unique, and that's what makes this the best Friends Festival." Little Dragon nodded. "Thank you, Naja. Now I understand. Playing with everyone is really fun." From then on, Naja and Little Dragon became the best of friends. They often designed new games together and promised to bring even more surprises to the Friends Festival next year. The children of Chintang Pass also learned to accept and appreciate each other's differences, because they knew that everyone is a unique treasure.
Think time is like Little Dragon scales. What do you think makes you special?